delicious.
Now, earlier on, we made a goat's cheese frittata. Pretty good, wasn't it?
Oh, it's delicious. None left.
Gorgeous. And now we're moving on to a tasty lunch option.
Dr. Hazel Wallace, a.k.a. the food medic, has stayed with us. Hi again, Hazel.
Hi.
Hazel.
So we were singing your praises earlier on as we were scoffing the first dish, and now you have something equally as pretty to look at for us.
Yeah, this one is really, really pretty and really good for everyone to get involved in. So I'm going to show you guys how to make chicken rice paper rolls with a peanut butter dipping sauce. So this is a really summery recipe again, really light, really tasty. What we've got here is I've got lots of vegetables just chopped up in lengthways to put in the wrap. So this you can play around with, but the vegetables I've gone with is some cucumber, some mango, red peppers, spring onion, and a bit of red cabbage. And I'm going to put meat in there, but again, if you're not into meat, you can leave it out. Or if you want to add in maybe some salmon, maybe some prawns, there's lots of things you can change in there. So first of all, I'll show you how to make the dip, which is really quick to make before we jump into the wraps. So I've got some coconut sugar, and we were just discussing this. Not many people have kind of come across coconut sugar. Basically, it's from the coconut palm tree, and it's supposed to be kind of like a lower fructose version of white sugar. And I would say it is a little bit healthier than normal sugar, but treat it like sugar.
Okay.
It's full of nutrients and it's got fibre in there also, but like with anything, everything in moderation. Okay. I'm only going to use a teaspoon of it anyway. I'm going to use it with some peanut butter.
Okay, but it's a good swap for normal sugar.
It's a good swap if you can get your hands on it. If you can't, honey would give you that same taste because it's quite caramelly.
Lovely.
So first of all,
Teaspoon of smooth peanut butter.
3. So
3 teaspoons, okay.
But it goes a long way.
Yeah.
So this one's quite runny. The runnier the better with this because it's quite a lovely dipping sauce.
It's a dip, yeah, you don't want to be too stodgy.
Or you can actually add it into the wrap either if you want to, because sometimes your chicken can be quite dry.
We do love our chicken baguettes in this country, and I remember a couple of years ago, we may have done it on this show, Anna, reading about the calorie content of the chicken baguette. Now, I know we shouldn't be focusing on calories, but something like 1,200, something crazy.
It was
for
almost
the
a
trimmings.
day's calories, wasn't it, in that one chicken roll?
And it's your panic purchase when you haven't eaten and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you're starving, and you run into the local station and grab something.
Yeah, and for so many people who work on the road or, you know, dining in the car. Dashboard dining, isn't that what they call it?
Is that what they call it? I haven't heard that before. So what are we doing now?
So I'm adding in some soy sauce now. So I'm going to add in a tablespoon of that into my peanut butter and the coconut sugar.
Okay.
And I'm just going to add two teaspoons of water, 2 tablespoons of water, and that will just kind of help me make more of a looser kind of dressing.
Okay.
And then you're just going to whisk that up together.
I'll whisk that if you want to get started on the
we've
chicken.
lots of colour going on over here, which is nice.
So this is all the ingredients to the wraps, and I'm going to come around here and show you guys the wraps. So these are the rice paper wraps. You can pick them up in any kind of Asian supermarket. Sometimes they're called spring roll wraps. But you can also get them in supermarkets now, so you can probably find them in the bigger Tesco's and that kind of thing. Okay. And this is what they look like. So they kind of look like plastic. But to use them, you just get a large saucepan of water, a nice shallow one, cooled boiled water, and you're just going to dip them in like this.
Okay.
For about 15 to 20 seconds. It varies with the different kind of products that you can get.
They look like the gelatin papers.
They do. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Exactly what they feel like. And you kind of just know when they're right. So they should feel a little bit softer. And I can just feel it now starting to curl on me. So that's what it should feel like. And I'm going to put this on a plate and then assemble my ingredients. So again, like I said, we're going to go with chicken today.
Okay. But you can get as creative as you like.
You can, like pulled pork or even duck will be really nice in this. But it's a good way to use up rotisserie chicken, do you know, when you get to the ends of it.
Yes, for the next day's lunch, of course.
And these will keep overnight if you wanted to bring them to work with you in a lunchbox.
They will keep, they're not going to go all soggy on you.
Put a damp cloth on top of them in a Tupperware.
Okay. Is this done, Hazel?
Is it?
It's nice and creamy.
Yeah, that's it there.
Okay, great.
So just
Gosh,
pour
that was easy.
Good work.
It was easy. Because you could put it in a blender, but like you done that with your hand, it was easy enough.
Easy.
Strong ladies.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't need a blender. So
you're
you don't want to fill it up
packing
too
the
much.
parcel,
Packing
basically.
it up. I've got a little bit of everything in there. And again, you can get like kids, everyone involved.
Pop one in, we'll have a go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it might be because it's tricky enough to get veg into children's diets.
Yeah.
You know, they're very quick to look at something and say, I don't want that or I don't like that. So maybe if they get involved in the process of making it.
I think so, yeah. I mean, I don't have kids yet, but you know yourself, kids just love anything that they can do with their hands.
Yeah.
There's a sense of pride and ownership when they get involved, as you say, Anna. Exactly.
Yeah.
So they're more inclined to eat it.
That's kind of what it should look like. So there's some I made earlier, and some of them just look a bit funny. It depends how much you're putting in there. But they're great. And once that dries, it just sucks it all together. You can dip that in there, have a bite, or you can put it into the wrap.
And there's a bit of meat, I suppose, to the peanut butter because that's quite, textured and it can be heavy, which is great because you've got the lightness of the wrap.
Yeah.
I'm going to try this now.
And again, it's good fat, isn't it, in the dip?
And we've kind of, using the water, we've kind of diluted that out a bit. And yeah, it's really good quality. Try get organic peanut butter where possible, one without palm
oil. It is expensive though, isn't it?
It is. And if you're...
It'll last a while though, I think.
Do you want to try add a bit of that in?
We'll taste some and then try some in the break. But thank you so much for joining us today.
No
and the very
worries.
best of luck with the new book.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful read.
The Food Medic, yes.
Thank you very much, Hazel.
Thank you.